Hey guys, what's going on? Greenville Gear. I wanted to do a kind of quick video, but we'll see, and talk a little bit about getting doubles of two cards and kind of showing you a side-by-side of them. They're the exact same grade, and kind of my process of acquiring them and now deciding which one I'll keep. And I'm interested in what you all think. And I'm also really interested in how you all collect and approach it and so on. But I ended up with two of the same card, and I have been collecting, as you may know, 1950s, 1960s vintage Hall of Fame in PSA slabs. And I'm not usually particular about what slab. I mean, I really like cards like this one, in an SGC holder. That Bobby Wallace from T206 is one of my favorite cards. But so here's the two cards, and it's the tale of, as you saw on the description, two Warren Spahns. The first card I got, and this is in line with this kind of part of my collection. This is a 1957 Warren Spahn. And I acquired this one, I don't know, 7-8 months ago or so. And just for context, and I never really talk about cost or prices and that kind of stuff. There's plenty of that kind of stuff on YouTube. But just from a collecting perspective, I paid about twice as much for this one versus the one I'm about to show you. But I like this card. It's a PSA 4, which has kind of been my sweet spot. And as always, we're always battling glare on YouTube. But there's the card. It's a nice looking card. Just kind of a great image. I like the smile. It's a cool card. And I like the 1957 set for kind of its simplicity. It's one of the cool ones of the 50s. They're all great, but it's a great set. Anyway, so that's the card, and I was happy to get it. And I just thought, wow, what a neat one to add to my collection. And so I was quite happy. If you look at this card, though, the image is a little dark, and the centering is off, left to right, as you see here. It's much more of a border here on that right side. Okay, so I had that collection, a card of my collection, and added it. And in the last few weeks or so, I added this one. Also a PSA 4, 1957 Spawn, card number 90. And I bought the one on the left just now because it was such a deal. And I'll put the comparison back up in a second. But I paid, again, about half of what I paid, maybe 60% of the other one. It's not an expensive card, especially in this grade. But it showed up, and this one, to me, sort of knocked my socks off. Nicely centered, brighter, just kind of incredible. And I thought, wow, that's nice. And so I pulled out of the box where I keep this part of the collection, the other one I had. And when I looked at them side by side, it wasn't even close. I'm trying to get you a good angle here. The image on the left is much brighter. It is better centered. And it's just more of a stunning card, I think. I don't even think it's close. And you can leave a comment, but again, same grade. And I think a superior example is on the left. And so then I just got thinking about it. I thought that maybe I would share this on my channel. But it goes to show, of course, that even at the same grade by the same company, there can be a pretty wide range. And so it gets back to that age-old adage for us as collectors: buy the card, not the grade. And this one on the left is far superior, and it raised for me the question is, what do I do with this one? And sometimes I will sell cards if I have doubles just to support my collecting, and so I think that's probably what will happen to the one on the right. But it just raised a lot of issues for me in kind of evaluating cards: brightness, centering, quote-unquote eye appeal, and again, as I mentioned, really different fours. So I wanted to share that tale of two Warren Spahns for you. And I'm really interested in what you think. How do you approach a card? If you see a better example, do you try to upgrade? Do you forget if you have a card and the other one shows up and it's better or worse? Or have you had similar stories? It'd be kind of fun to hear. Anyway, thanks for watching, as always, and welcome to the collection, this 1957 Spawn. And this one probably will be leaving the collection because it got upgraded. So anyway, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.